When I think of Tamir Rice while driving, in the backseat of my car are my own sons, still not yet Tamir's age, already having heard me warn them against playing with toy pistols, though my rhetoric is always about what I don't like, not what I fear. Because sometimes I think of Tamir Rice and shed tears, the weeping all another insignificance, all another way to avoid saying what should be said. The Second Amendment is a ruthless one. The pomp and constitutional circumstance that says my arms should be heavy with the weight of a pistol when forced to confront death like this. A child, a hidden toy gun, an officer that fires before his heart beats twice. My two young sons play in the back seat while the video of Tamir dying plays in my head. And for everything I do know, the thing I don't say is that this should not be the brick and mortar of poetry. The moment when a black father drives his black sons to school and the thing in the air is the death of a black boy that the father cannot mention. Because to mention the death is to invite discussion of taboo. If you touch my sons, the crimson that touches the concrete must belong at some point to you. The officer who justifies the echo of the fired pistol, taboo. The thing that says that justice is a killer's body mangled and disrupted by bullets because his mind would not accept the narrative of your child's dignity, of his right to life, of his humanity, and the crystalline brilliance you saw when your boys first breathed. The narrative must invite more than children bleeding on crisp fall days, and this is why I hate it all. The people around me, the black people who march, the white people who cheer, the other brown people, Latinos and Asians, and all the colors of humanity that we erase in this American dance around death. As we are not permitted to articulate the reasons we might yearn to see a man die. There is so much that has to disappear for my mind not to abandon its sanity. Tamir, for instance. Everything about him, even as his face really and truly reminds me of my own in the last photo I took before heading off to a cell, disappears. And all I have stomach for is blood. And there's a part of me that wishes that it would go away, the memories, and that I could abandon all talk of making it right and justice. But my mind is no sieve, insanity is no elixir, and I am bound to be haunted by the strength that lets Tamir's father, mother, kinfolk resist the temptation to turn everything they see into a grave and make home the series of cells that so many of my brothers already call their tomb.